Scrolling, it's something that we've all struggled with in the past, if not are struggling with right now, and I believe is a terrible addiction that is not talked about enough. So to give you guys some perspective on myself, at the beginning of 2025, I had moved to a town over completely by myself. I was living in my own apartment. I had no distractions, nothing like that, in hopes of getting stuff done in the online business. Now, despite this, I could not get anything done because I would spend most of my day scrolling. And this wasn't like I would just scroll on my free time. This was, I would scroll for 3 hours at a time doing nothing else. And then when I was finally able to stop scrolling, when I would finally break the hypnosis, that's a term I'll refer to in this video, I would be so upset at myself. I would be so mad. I would just throw my phone across the room and I would just be so drained, so not driven that even on my free time that I did have on the remainder of the day, I still wouldn't get stuff done. So scrolling was a huge issue, a huge obstacle for myself, trying to get stuff done, being productive in the online business. And in this video, what I want to share from the beginning of 2025 to now, I believe that I have broken my addiction. I've tried many systems, many techniques, many videos. I've even tried, like the iPhone wallpaper thing. And I've finally figured out something that has helped me stop. So what I want to share is the 3-step system that I have developed over the past year and a half that has helped me stop scrolling. I've been addiction free for, I believe, 6 months now. I still scroll a little bit. At the end of the day, I don't think you can completely eradicate scrolling, but I am in no way whatsoever addicted. And when I do, it's usually just to prime the algorithm whenever I'm posting my videos. So I'm gonna be mimicking this system on, this is my second phone. I'm gonna be screen recording and showing the exact system and how you can set it up for yourself to hopefully stop scrolling. So with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So first thing you guys are gonna do is install Opal. So I'm sure that a lot of you guys have heard of Opal, but it's free on the App Store, completely for free to use, and just download Opal. Now, when you're creating this and when you're signing in, I'll walk you guys through how we do this. So you're gonna open the Opal app. It doesn't matter what you put here, 1 hour, 18, 24, whatever. It's gonna connect to your screen time, and I believe it's gonna tell you like how much time you're gonna, so whatever. Ignore all of this. The idea of this is to how we're gonna set this up. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be on iPhone, but on Android, what you're gonna do is just continue here and then toggle on Opal. So permit usage access. Then it's going to, okay. So yeah, basically just give Opal all of the access to your phone. Now, don't be worried about this. This is a safe app and you guys need it done to, whoops. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to need it for it to be able to block all of your stuff. So we're gonna continue from there, continue, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's go through this. So this is free. You guys just ignore this, press the X. And then from here, I would recommend just selecting your social medias for now. And I'll show you guys how to actually, do the other stuff. So just select your social medias for now. It already knows this, which is awesome. Same with websites. Websites you have to block as well because you can still go on Safari and scroll. So make sure to block the websites. Here, when I did it, I never had to sign up with an account, but it looks like we do have to actually create an account now. So I'll just quickly create an account. Okay, so now as soon as you're here, as you can see, I already have 2 blocks going. But what you're gonna do to set this up, get rid of these 2 blocks. I'm not gonna click on it because it's gonna make me wait like 30 seconds. I'll show you guys how to set this up. So pick new block. And then from here, pick create schedule. Now what you're gonna wanna do is select all of the apps and websites that you spend your time on, that you scroll on. So for me, I'm gonna pick, let's see here, Instagram. I'm gonna pick YouTube. I'm going to pick Snapchat, Pinterest, TikTok. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick those for now. And then on websites, start for now just picking the websites of all of the social medias that you are already on. Now, one thing that you're gonna find with this, when you don't have your social medias to scroll on, you're gonna start to default to other stuff. For me, that was Google Maps of all things, and what else was it? It was Google Maps in the App Store. So the Google Play Store, I actually couldn't even go on because I would start scrolling on it. So once you pick all the apps, click confirm. And then when you do this, select every single day. Select 7 days a week. Do not select just weekdays. I'm telling you, it does not work. You have to select every single day. And then for the time, click midnight to 11:59. So what that's going to do is it's going to block basically the apps on your phone from midnight to 11:59 for 23 hours and 59 minutes. Now, just hold on for a second. I know it sounds daunting, but it's not. For the breaks allowed, click make it harder. When you do this, it's going to make you basically wait a certain amount of time before you can go on your apps again. So this is huge behind the idea of friction. You're gonna basically want to make it so hard for you to scroll that you're not gonna scroll. So then you just press start schedule. Now it's going to be blocked. So if you can see here, right, for instance, it's gonna make me try to watch an ad. I think this is different for Android and Apple, but regardless, right, you guys might have to watch an ad before you do it. Still, really good idea behind friction. But if you guys can see, if I try to go into Instagram, it's not gonna let me, right? If I go on to TikTok, it's not gonna let me. If I go on to Snapchat, it's not going to let me. Then the only way, yeah, I thought it didn't work for a second. The only way that I can now go onto Snapchat is if I take a break from this. Now, in this instance, because I have 3 blocks going, I have to basically stop every single one of these breaks before I can go onto the app I want to go on. Now, this is going to be the first layer in your, the first layer in your system of friction to stop yourself from scrolling. Now, something really important here, and I will watch the ad and I'll talk as the ad goes. Something really important here that you're not going to want to do. This is a very common mistake that people make, a mistake that I made that would jeopardize the integrity of the system and potentially make me start scrolling again. You never want to stop session. As soon as you stop the session, that layer of friction is completely gone. You can start scrolling again. If you have to take a break for whatever reason, make sure you take a break. For the max you can do is 15 minutes. Just take a break. And then that means after 15 minutes is up, you are not going to be able to go onto those apps again. So make sure never press stop session. And that is going to be the first layer of friction that you're going to set up on your phone, which is Opal. Now, I'm going to show you the second layer of this, and this one is going to be exclusively for Apple, but the idea behind it is going to remain the same on whatever phone it is that you're doing. So this quality I know is going to be bad. I'm recording on my old Android phone. But so basically what I'm going to do here, and I'm just going to delete the app and re-download it so I could show you. And this is a testament to it, right? My Opal blocks my app store. So I'm going to have to, my Opal blocks my app store. So if I go back in my app store, you're going to download the app called Refocus. So if you guys look at this, Refocus right here. It's the one with the little moon. You guys are just going to download this. I'm just going to re-download this. So once you guys have this downloaded, you're just going to open it. Continue. Okay, so it already saves the settings that I have, but regardless, it's going to ask you if you would like to access your screen time. You're going to have to press continue. Just press don't allow. Oh shoot. Okay. I guess I do. Whoopsie. So yeah, continue. I have to allow with Face ID. Done. So now it has access to my screen time. And then the same thing with here. So I already have a block going, but you're just going to create another one, schedule blocking. This is going to be exactly like Opal. So start at 12 o'clock, end at 23:59 every single day. And then you're going to select your apps. So for me, and it's going to look a little bit different on your phone, but just select all your apps. So here I'll just do Instagram just to make it easy. For strict mode, just keep it normal. Just keep it easy. I don't even know if you can do the other ones on the free plan. This is completely for free again, by the way. Then you're just going to schedule blocking. So for instance here, This one's already paused for some reason, but I'll go through the one that I already have going. So for instance here, okay, yeah, and you can block it. This one you can block for 8 hours. Now this is another important thing. Don't block for more than 15 minutes. Again, same idea behind Opal. If you stop it, you're gonna not have that layer of friction anymore. So I figured out the reason why this is blocked. This is gonna block all of your blocks, but really you only need one block. So then from there, I'll show you guys all the apps I have blocked. So for reference here, I have Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, entertainment. I have YouTube blocked. For what else do I have? Information, reading. The Weather Network, that's another one, right? Idea behind that, you're gonna want to start scrolling through other things. The Weather Network was another thing I scrolled on. Reddit is what you call it as well. Productivity and finance. All of my financials. That was another thing I kept scrolling on, right? Even my banking app, my Wealth Simple. You're gonna find these things that you're gonna have to slowly start going towards. My shopping and feed. Some food apps, right? That's another thing you're gonna scroll on. It's crazy. Travel, Google Maps, as I said before, right? So that's everything that's blocked on there. And then the idea behind that is just another layer. So you're gonna have to unblock two things if you're wanting to go into your social media. Now the third step of this, and this one is only for Apple the way I'm gonna show you it, and then there is a way to do it on Android or any other sort of phone. I know there's a way, for sure there's a way to do it. You guys might have to do a little bit of research on yourself. But what we're gonna do is, and I already have this set up. So what you can do is hide apps on your phone. So all you're gonna do is highlight the app that you want. The reason YouTube isn't blocked is because I leave my phone open to post YouTube videos. But if I ever find myself starting to scroll on this again, I'm going to do what I'm gonna do here. So you're gonna press require Face ID, and then you're gonna use hide and require Face ID. Not just require Face ID, hide and require Face ID. And then what this is gonna do is your app is then gonna be, if you scroll to the right here, it's gonna be at the bottom right-hand corner. You're gonna have to use your Face ID, and then all of your apps here are gonna be hidden for you to do. Now, this idea is the same idea as before, right? We're just creating another layer of friction. For me, all of my socials are in here, right? The only one that's not is YouTube, just because I have to keep it open to post. But just another layer of friction, right? So to reiterate everything. So that is the 3-step process that I've honed for the past year and a half that has helped me stop my scrolling addiction. Now, this is one thing to keep in mind. This is obviously not foolproof. If you truly want to scroll, you can easily bypass all of this. But the idea is that you watching, you don't want to scroll, right? You hate scrolling, you're sick of it. And having this will make you almost a minute and a half time of you consciously thinking, okay, I'm going to scroll, I'm going to scroll, I'm going to scroll. So you obviously do need that sense behind you that you don't want to scroll, but paired with that, I'm telling you, your addictions, the neural pathways that are ground down right now for you to be able to do the stuff that you're going to do are going to be eliminated, and that is going to help you stop scrolling. Now, another thing to mention with the computer, it's going to be a little bit different. I believe you can still get refocus and Opal from your Mac, from your Windows. It's probably the same thing. Still, very, very similar process on Android. Just use another app blocker, right? Somehow hide your apps. I'm sure you can do that. 100% you can do that. And that's the idea behind it. So I hope you guys got value out of this. I've shared this to a couple of my friends so far, and they said that it's kind of helping them. But those friends also, they don't hold scrolling as such a disgusting regard as I do. So they said it's helped them, but they haven't stopped scrolling. So please, if this has helped you stop, or if there's one part that you find yourself failing on, please let me know. And I can, potentially come up with something to help solve that. Or if I missed something in this video, share that with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Really hope you got value out of it. Make sure to subscribe if this helps you. Like, this is one of the most important things I think I've ever done in my entrepreneurial career. And I know it'll help other people too if you follow it, like I said in this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, stick around for more lessons, more anything that I can share of value. And we'll see you in the next one.